Yeah. I know I shouldn't smoke, but all these goddamn virtues will just kill us all, really.
Oh, I know you think that, sis.
Don't be so smug. Helen Bloom quit a year ago and then got mowed down by a garbage truck on Bob Hope Drive. And she could have had a hell of a year, smoking like a chimney, not being tense, all of it. It was her biggest pleasure, and she quit for nothing. A lost year of happiness.
Silda, is this your way of saying you want to keep on drinking? Is that what this is?
Honey, if I wanted to, I would. I don't, so I won't.
Helen Bloom died? I thought she just dropped us.
She did drop you, and then she died.
Maybe they're connected. Why did she drop us?
Why does anyone drop you? Because you're not an easy person. I'd drop you too if I could. Do you like the poochie I'm wearing?
Do you mean, do I like the quote-unquote poochie you're wearing?
Oh, please don't start with me. There was a sale. I had to fight off 3 old vultures for this poochie. It was like something out of National Geographic.
This poochie was made in a basement in Rangoon. Please. All these phony designer dresses and tacky Hong Kong knockoffs you scrounge for at Loman's. They never fool anybody, really.
This poochie is quite real.
Darling, I know when I'm being played. I know what's real and what isn't.
They don't have fake at Loman's.
Right. They have originals for $14.95. It's a miracle.
Polly, stop that. That's mean. What's the matter with you?
I'll tell you what's wrong with the buttons. The buttons are wrong. The colors are off. Listen, there's no shame in being careful and having to scrounge for bargains. It's admirable. It's trying to pass that gets me. All I'm saying is don't try and pull one over on me. I don't like it when people pretend things are one thing and then they're actually clearly another. My daughter is tap dancing around about this book of hers, and we're sitting here waiting like nothing is happening. I mean, I could take it out on her goddamn bag if I were to sneak it, which is something you would do. That would put me on the defensive because the discussion would become about that rather than about the thing itself. So no, we can play that game. Oh, I can wait. But let's not pretend that those are real buttons.
You know, I am going to have to learn how to deal with you now that I'm sober, because if I were drinking, that train of thought would make sense to me. But sober? What you just said is totally incomprehensible.
Before she died, Helen Bloom quit my book club, you know.
I know all about it, but that wasn't a book club. It was a vast right-wing conspiracy. See, your politics are offensive to normal people. You goad people with them.
I like to spar.
Oh, that's what Attila the Hun said. That's why you two are so isolated here. Your only social life is with that blue hair Republican crowd. All those fundraisers you do or go to, all those hopeless squares. You used to be so with it when we were kids.
Silda, I love those fundraisers. I believe in them. I believe in that crowd. They're my people. They have a stake in upholding the entrepreneurial American spirit. I'm still a Texas girl, Silda. So are you.
Honey, newsflash, you're not a Texan, you're a Jew. We're Jewish girls who lost their accents along the way, but for you, that wasn't enough. You had to become a goy too. Talk about the real thing. Talk about faking it. Honey, this poochie is a lot more real than your Pat Buckley shtick.
Try not to be disagreeable, Silda. It's Christmas.